The Beanie Bubble takes a look at the Beanie Babies craze in an all-new Apple TV Plus film. So today, let's see if it's worth your time. Hey everybody, my name's Justin here. I try to watch everything that hits theaters and on streaming services like Apple TV Plus. If you guys are like me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up-and-coming content. So this film centers around the rise and fall of Ty Warner's company and three women who contributed a lot to the company. We have Zach Galifianakis, who plays Ty Warner. We also have Elizabeth Banks in here as one of the co-founders. And Sarah Snook plays his wife within this movie. And it does cover several different years, the rise of the company and creating these stuffed animals and then becoming very popular, hugely popular, and then the fall of it as well. And it's kind of like your just typical biopic. It hits all of the right moments. It covers the rise of it, the fall of the company, the highs of it as well. Just kind of your average look at this company that's gone through a lot. And I do remember Beanie Babies. I remember how popular they were. My mom went to like every single McDonald's that she could come across to find the Beanie Babies when it was released, a part of the Happy Meals. She collected a lot of them. She had the Princess Diana purple Beanie Baby. I had a lot of them as well. My mom got sucked into the Beanie Baby craze. And so watching this film, it brought back a lot of memories. There's a lot of good memories of my mom and my brother and I going to different malls and stores looking for them and collecting them as a family. So I like that this movie did capture that craze, watching Ty Warner and Elizabeth Banks react to it all and see how hugely popular it got, and people bidding on them on eBay, waiting outside stores to get these Beanie Babies. The film did a great job of understanding how hugely popular the Beanie Babies were. Fun to see all that, especially I went through it all as a kid. The performances in here are really good. Zach Galifianakis gives a really strong performance as Ty Warner, somebody that comes off as very charming. He's very welcoming. He's caring towards Sarah Snook's children. They like him. They even get to design the ghost Beanie Baby. And so he comes off as very heartwarming and caring. But then when we dig deeper into the company and who he actually is, he's very demanding. He's let greed take over, and he's not the same person that we established in the beginning of the film. And so Zach Galifianakis is there to deliver a really good performance, highlighting the moments that really drew people into Ty Warner, and then also the more in-depth look at him and his company as well. But our three main female leads that contributed a lot to the company in different decades also were really good. Elizabeth Banks in the 80s, that she discovered the company with Zach Galifianakis and not wanting her to be associated with it. Sarah Snook and her children, how they came up with a lot of the designs and helped out with names as well. And then we have Maya, who helped out when eBay came into play and people were bidding on it. Working alongside working at different conventions and selling, making sure like prices were being driven for the company and getting people to buy a lot of the Beanie Babies. We see the contribution from each of these women. Problem with it, and I really did like the performances and their stories, is that they felt very thin. They felt very rushed, as the film had to cover so many different years, all these different contributions. They didn't feel as impactful as I thought they should be, because with the amounts that they put into the company, their storyline should have been highlighted with more effort. We had some really thin storylines for them. I felt like Elizabeth Banks was just like here and there, but the movie tried to do a little bit too much. And I think this could have been a film that could have been just a little bit longer, strengthening out these storylines, giving them some depth because of the rushed moments that each storyline did get. It's hard to capture a film like this, and biopics as well, as they cover so many years, and then you have to have so many different storylines throughout, and then they're all just fighting for screen time and they don't feel as developed. And that's the problem with the Beanie Bubble, is It's got the right direction and the right story, and highlighting these women's story and their contribution to the company and how Ty Warner did them wrong. And so it's a good story. It's just felt very rushed. If they go from Elizabeth Banks to Sarah Snook back and forth, and I think they really could have just slowed things down and had a more hone in on the stories, because they are there and they do work. I just at times they do feel hollow when you feel like they should be more dramatic, have that punch to it, see the corrupt side of Ty Warner and how it's really affecting these women. That would have been a really good story. That's a good story within itself. Just the execution with it does feel pretty weak. But Beanie Bubble brought back memories of collecting Beanie Babies. I think I still got some couple somewhere in the house. But the performances are really good. I like the pacing for it, understanding the craze and watching everybody react to it and try to become more popular and get a lot of money. One year they had $1 billion profit. It makes sense because of how many people collected Beanie Babies. There's another company that people collect a lot of their things, and I hope they don't fall, because they're fun to collect. So before I give you my score for the Beanie Bubble on Apple TV Plus, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer actions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie related content that you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit that subscribe button to get it all in one spot. If you'd like to see where the Beanie Bubble ranks amongst all the other 2023 releases I've seen this year, follow me on Letterboxd, and there you can find my ranking. I'm gonna go ahead and give the Beanie Bubble a B. Thank you guys for checking out my review for the Beanie Bubble. Have you guys seen it on Apple TV Plus? What did you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.